Postgame show is presented by the Maroon Club. Every gift matters every year. Join the Maroon Club today, and our player of the game presented by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of a life. Mike Joseph standing by with head coach Fran O'Hanlon.
Coach, a highly competitive game on both ends, but not a 2-11 team on the other side.
No, we knew, well, they had 10 games on the road, so we knew that this is a good basketball team. They're picked for, top 4 or 5 in our league. So we knew coming in here, and the kid Will Raymond, he's everything that they've been talking about. He had an absolutely tremendous game. But they're a good basketball team, and we were competitive, but just was a little bit too little.
Yeah, a couple shots. Obviously, Matt Klinewski with a career high. Got that mid-range jumper going. You got to be excited about that moving on.
Yeah, that's good, but we have to be able to stop teams, and we didn't stop them. We lost them sometimes in transition. They pushed it up. We didn't shoot bad, you just got to stop them. A couple tough rebounds that we needed to come up with, and that's the name of the game.
And we'll see you back here in a week.
All right, see you later.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Matt, come on in here. Matt, 33 points, 10 rebounds tonight. Obviously, you'll trade it for a win, but I think I talked to Coach a little bit. You found that mid-range tonight.
Yeah, it was falling for me early, and I just kept going to it. Teammates were behind me 100%, and just kept knocking it down.
Yeah, I thought you guys shared the ball really well, and obviously you and Nick had something going there, but that's a team that is not a 2-11 team there.
No, they were a very good team. They were very disciplined. They ran their plays, and they out-hustled us on some plays, made more shots. Our defense wasn't great tonight, so we had to keep working and hopefully get back at Loyola.
Yeah, on the defensive end, I think the rebounding end is probably an area that you guys, if you improve there, I don't see a game that you can't win in this league.
Agreed. I think it's been a key since our very first practice of this season, and we're just going to keep working on it. So.
All right, Matt, we'll see you back here in a week.
Thank you.
Guys, a highly competitive game, and you can see a couple shots here or there, but a strong Colgate team that really didn't look 2-11. Back to you.
You're absolutely right, and it all gets a little different when the Patriot League begins. Let's take a look at the highlights of tonight's ball game, and then we'll wrap this up.
Yeah, there were plenty of them. We heard Fran O'Hanlon talk about this Colgate team. Sean O'Brien, the junior guard, he was just on fire, Gary. Obviously, we'll talk about Will Raymond in a minute. There's Tom Rivard with a spin dribble setting up the guard again. O'Brien from downtown. He had 5 threes. They share the ball so well, Gary. That extra pass knocks down again. Sean O'Brien, I think, in the second half was key to this game. In the first half, it was this young man. 20 first half points for freshman Will Raymond, 6'8" out of New York City. The young man can really stroke the basketball. That was Harry's, I believe, that time, and 4 or 5 Colgate Raiders got into the act from downtown. Nick Lidner kept his team close, the ultimate competitor. Nick never gave up on things and kept his team in it right down the stretch. You heard Fran O'Hanlon talking about a couple of stops. There you see Matt Klinewski, a huge game for him, a career night, 33 points. And there he goes to work around the bucket, this mid-range jump shot. It's great to see him get that going again. But you heard Fran O'Hanlon talk about a couple of key rebounds they needed to get. Pick and roll right here, Klinewski finishing again, and a couple of transition defensive lapses. And when you're that close in a basketball game, those things along the way hurt you. You can see from the highlights, they did not play poorly offensively. Klinewski continued to do good work. I thought Lidner had a good game. Janacek did a good job. Here's that mid-range jump shot again. And you heard Fran O'Hanlon talk about the offense. Gary, not really displeased with it. It's just a matter of a couple of key stops and a couple of key rebounds along the way. Remember, this was a 2-possession game with a minute and a half left. So you can look back over the course of the game. It's not anything that happens in the last 2 minutes. It's those plays along the course of the game that need to be made.
No question about it. Lafayette out rebounded in this ball game by 10, 36-26. Here's how the final numbers shook out. For Colgate, they're 85 points on 30 field goals. They shot 54% from the floor, 15 for 31 from beyond the arc. That's 48%. And they were 10 for 19 from the foul line. They were led by Will Raymond with a career-high 34 points, 18 points for Sean O'Brien, and 13 for Nathan Harries. And the rebounding monster tonight was Malcolm Regisford. He had 14 rebounds in the game. Colgate goes to 3-11, 1-0 in the Patriot League. For Lafayette, they're 75 points on 30 field goals. They shot 51%, 10 for 29 from three-point land. That's 35%. And they were 5 for 9 from the foul line. Matt Klinewski with a career-high 33 points as he gets a double-double tonight with 10 rebounds. Nick Linder, the only other double-figure scorer for Lafayette, as Nick had 20 points in the ball game. Final score, Lafayette 75 as they go to 4-8, 0-1, but 85 for Colgate as they win this ball game. As that, we'll wrap it up. We'll be back on Monday night at 7 o'clock. Please join us as the ladies will come in, and it appears as if they will come in with an 0-1 record. They're currently down by 7 with just 39 seconds to go in that ball game. So, for Mike Joseph, John Leone, Chris Popick has been our director tonight. The whole gang doing a terrific job. We're so glad you started the Patriot League season with us. Stay with us for the rest of the year. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Happy New Year, everybody. We'll see you on Monday night.